Spring is house hunting season, and home buyers can expect a very competitive season. In tonight's Insight Report, Debbie Dujanovic is here with what every home buyer should know to land their dream home in Salt Lake's red-hot market. Right, Deb?
Yeah, Dave, 40% of all home sales in a year usually come between April and June. That's according to the mortgage provider Freddie Mac. And this year, sellers, well, they have the advantage. So if you're a first-time home buyer, you can still find an affordable home, but there are some must-dos if you want to jump into the market.
The home buying season is here, and it is shaping up to be a good one for sellers.
So we're seeing 7% annually in home value appreciation right now.
Zillow's chief economist says there is something else tipping the balance towards sellers. In Salt Lake, the home inventory is lean, less than a third of what it was just 5 years ago.
You have a lot of spots where people are competing for homes. You're hearing of multiple offer situations.
The day that we made our offer, they had 2 other offers submitted.
Realtor Linda Mandros says the low inventory does not mean there is nothing available for first-time home buyers, but you're going to have to be prepared to move fast.
Your dream home is somebody else's dream home as well. When you're going out to compete, you have to make sure that you have yourself in the very best competitive position possible.
Mandro told us first-time homebuyers should be pre-approved. Not only will you know how much a bank will loan you, this is also a time to fix any credit issues.
If you don't have a very strong credit score, or if you don't have a very large down payment, sometimes it can get a little bit tricky.
Next, the offer has to be realistic, so the seller will actually consider it.
If a home is priced well, based on its condition, you need to get in there and make the offer right away. You cannot wait, and you cannot lowball anymore.
Good news, even in a seller's market, first-time homebuyers can negotiate closing costs, and those typically come in at about 3 to 6% of the home's price.
It's nice, it feels good.
And here's something else first-time buyers should also consider. Think outside the valley.
So driving 20 minutes, you can buy a home for $250,000 that's less than 10 years old on half an acre.
We looked at 3 areas. Right now, the average home in Salt Lake is valued at about $243,000. But an 18-minute drive from downtown takes you to the center of Davis County, where the average home price is less, $228,000. 34 minutes from the valley's south end, well, you can expect an Eagle Mountain home to average just below $215,000. And going west 38 minutes to Grantsville could save you $40,000.
Well, this year is primed for double-digit growth in existing home sales. The Salt Lake Board of Realtors predicts over 19,000 homes will be sold this year, and that is an 11% jump over last year. Debbie Dujanovic, KSL 5 News.
That's really helpful.